Hey everybody, here we are again. Andy Alpha Alpha Zero Alpha Mike and Tyler KF0 PTL technician class ham radio operator as of the moment. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time with the tech test. He's going to go ahead and start off at 0 with the general test and see if we can get that general what?
Nothing. We're good. Keep going. Keep going.
What'd you go like this for? You said cut.
No. Go. Keep going.
Okay, we're going to see if we can't get this general test done, and so he can take the test at Dayton and get his general class operator's license at Dayton in 2024. So that'll be cool. What do you think, Tyler?
That sounds amazing if I could actually
What's
do
your
that.
goal? What's your goal for this test?
Uh 15. 13.
17 is what you got on the tech test when you didn't study. So over under of
14. 13.
yeah, 14 sounded good. That's what I was going to say.
I'm gonna say
All
under.
right.
I'm gonna say under on that.
Well, how about that? Okay, let's go.
Okay.
How does a higher sunspot number affect HF propagation?
Lower sunspot numbers generally indicate greater probability of sporadic E. Higher sunspot numbers generally indicate a greater probability of a good propagation at higher frequencies. I'm gonna say B because sunspot. Oh, I've always heard sunspot good,
Sunspot,
propagation
good.
good,
Ugh.
higher frequency. The frequency allocations of which ITU region apply the radio amateurs are operating North and South America. Absolutely no clue. So North America's best region one.
Oh my gosh. Did you say North America's best? Come on,
That
man.
hey,
I hope you get that one wrong. Teacher
no,
lesson.
North America's first in our eyes always. So region
Bro,
one.
you talking about your own eyes, man. Let's go. All right.
What
Question
part?
3.
What part of a packet radio frame contains the routing and handling information?
Routing and handling
The
information.
directory. What is an advantage of vertically stacking horizontally polarized Yagi antennas? Sounds like somebody
What
else is
is the
here.
advantage of vertically stacking horizontally polarized Yagi antennas?
Allows quick selection of vertical and horizontal. Narrows the main loop of azimuth. Azimuth. It narrows the main lobe in elevation. I don't know. That one. What is the
Question
voluntary
5.
What is the voluntary band plan restriction for U.S. stations transmitting within the 48 continuous states in the 50.1 to 50.125 megahertz band segment?
Hmm.
Only contacts with other stations within. Only contacts with not within. I'm gonna say digital. I don't know what SSTV
Okay.
is, so what is a link budget? The final no. The difference between transmit power that just the sum of transmit power and antenna gains minus this one. What is the
Okay,
best
what
speed?
is the best speed to use when answering a CQ in Morse code? A, the standard calling speed of 5 words per minute. The fastest speed at which you are comfortable copying, but no slower than the CQ.
Ew. What if you're slower?
At the, but yeah,
But no faster than the CQ. At the standard calling speed of 10 WPM.
just use your common sense here. I think you'll get it. Question 8.
Which of the following is typical of the lower HF frequencies during the summer?
Yeah, this will be a good one to learn.
Lower HF. Lower high frequencies? I don't think it's poor propagation at daytime. Heavy distortion on signals due to photon absorption. High levels of atmospheric noise or static, or worldwide propagation during daylight hours. Let's say that one. That one seems like a different one than the rest. Which of the following is characteristic of low voltage ceramic capacitors?
High stability, high capacitance for a given volume, tight tolerance, comparatively low cost.
We're doing low cost on that one. Ceramic, I always think cheaper probably. What value of an AC
Brakes.
signal? What?
Unless it's brakes.
Isn't that asbestos?
Now, maybe if your car was built in the 60s.
What value of an AC signal produces the same power dissipation in a resistor as a DC voltage of the same value?
A reciprocal of the RMS value, the peak value, the RMS value, the peak to peak value. Your decision, sir. Question 11.
How does the attenuation of coaxial cable change with increasing frequency?
Attenuation decreases. Attenuation is independent of the frequency. Attenuation increases. Attenuation follows Marconi's law of attenuation.
Do you know Marconi?
Not personally. I think he's dead.
In free space, how does the gain of two three element horizontally polarized Yagi antenna spaced vertically at half wavelength apart typically compared to the gain of a single 3-element Yagi?
Watch out! dB, 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 dB.
What is the possible effect of a resonant ground connection?
A ground loop, corrosion of the ground rod, high RF voltages on the enclosures of the station equipment, overheating of ground straps. Okay. Question 14.
What is the advantage of a digital multimeter as compared to an analog multimeter? Less prone to overload. Better for measuring computer circuits. It could be. Higher precision. Maybe. Faster response. Maybe.
Decisions. Choose.
What is the recommended way to break into a phone contact? Say CQ followed by the call sign of either station. Say QRZ several times followed by your call sign. Say your call sign once. Say breaker breaker. We're going down the highway. There's a cop 1 mile back. So is it QRZ or CQ? Break in.
You hear that helicopter?
No.
Crazy. They've been flying over quite a bit lately.
Is it QRZ or CQ? What causes a voltage to appear across the secondary winding of a transformer when an AC voltage source is connected across its primary winding? There's a lot of words.
There's a lot of words mixed together there.
I don't know if I understand all of them.
What causes the voltage to appear across the secondary winding of a transformer when the AC voltage source is connected across the primary winding?
Which of the following describes the function of a 2-input AND gate?
is high. Only when both inputs are high. Okay. 18.
How does the feed point impedance of a horizontal half-wave dipole antenna change as the antenna height is reduced to half 1/10 wavelength above ground?
It peaks about 1/8 wavelength above ground. It steadily decreases. It steadily increases. It is unaffected by height above ground.
Which mode is normally used when sending? I try to look at you and try to gauge if I have anything, and it gives me nothing. Your face is like,
Yeah,
I got
this
all of them
comes
wrong
from
so far from what I've seen.
I play
Which mode is
poker, man.
normally used when sending RTTY signals via AFSC with an SSB transmitter? Weren't you using AFSC sometime? No, you were using WTIJ or something.
Oh, WSJTX. Yeah, that was used. That was for FT8. Yeah.
You know, RTTY sounds like Road to the Show, which is an
Radio
MLB,
teletype.
the show game.
Oh
So
yeah.
we're gonna say,
Lower sideband, Morse code, upper sideband, or DSB.
you know, when you said USB, no, I thought you meant actual USB. I was like, I don't know what that is doing here.
Oh, okay.
What's the power limit for beacon stations?
Bacon,
Let's say 200.
bacon.
What's the effect of modulation duty cycle of RF exposure?
What is the effect of modulation duty cycle on RF exposure? Low duty cycle transmitters are exempt from RF exposure evaluation requirements. Higher duty cycle permits greater power levels to be transmitted. A lower duty cycle permits greater power levels to be transmitted. High duty cycle transmitters are exempt from RF exposure limits. Huh.
Which one do you think it is?
I have an idea what I'd pick.
What is the purpose of a speech processor and a transceiver? Prevent distortion, decrease high frequency voice output, decrease the apparent loudness of no, increase transmitter bass response for more natural sounding. No, that one. What is a characteristic of HF scatter? High frequency.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Intelligibility.
The phone signals have high intelligibility.
Well, frequently when you're on voice modes in ham radio, they call it phone. So whenever you see the word phone, it's just somebody using a microphone to make it's talking ham radio, not digital modes.
Interesting. Because I was always like, why are they talking about phones?
Yeah, that's what they call it is phones because you're basically talking. Yeah. So
Large swings. Wow. I think that's the answer. How is a directional antenna pointed when making a long path contact with another station? North. Everything's north, right? Toward the rising sun. So east. Everything's east.
hmm.
Along the gray line. What does the gray line mean?
The gray line is a thing. You know what the gray line is? It's where
Is that something?
the sun sets and the sun rises. There's two gray lines a day over your area.
So then how are you supposed to do both?
How am I supposed to do both what?
We're just doing the one reasonable answer here.
Yeah.
What term specifies the filter's attenuation inside its passband? The ultimate rejection.
uh,
Q?
Q, yeah.
We're doing insertion loss.
I think you're gonna be surprised at that answer when it comes back.
Is it going to be ultimate rejection? That's crazy if it is. Which of the following is opposition to the flow of alternating current in a capacitor? The reluctance? I don't know if I've heard of what reluctance before is.
Reluctant.
The
I'm
admittance?
not going. I'm not going. Which is the following? The AC just says nope. Ain't doing it. Not today, son.
I'm gone. I'm not
There is
here. I'm not here
definitely
no more.
whatever's going on over there. I don't want no part of it.
Or you got the admittance where it's like, yeah,
It's not as
I'll,
funny
I'll
as a. I'm sorry. That's not as funny as it. Alternate current reluctance.
reluctance. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be there or not. I'm gonna see reactance. What is the minimum age that one must be to qualify as accredited volunteer examiner? I don't think I can be 16 and be like, "Oh yeah, you're a volunteer. You're good. You're a technician now. Good job." I'm gonna say 18. Which of the following describes an N-type connector? I've heard this many times, but I don't know what it is. A nickel-plated version of the PL259. No idea what that is. A small bayonet connector used for data circuits. So is it like on this thing and then it's a little bayonet that goes into the hole of a data circuit?
Don't overcomplicate it.
A low noise figure VHF connector. A moisture resistant RF connector useful. I'm going to say that one. Which of the following may cause receive interference to an HF transceiver installed in a vehicle?
Oh, you should know this.
All the choices? I'm feeling
You
judged.
ain't getting nothing from me, boy. You better just pick an answer.
It's one of these two,
You're
I
like
think.
touching each answer, looking at my face. It ain't gonna work.
No reactance. No, nothing. You're reluctant to react.
I'm reluctant to react.
What portion of the AC cycle is converted to DC by a full wave rectifier?
The reluctant part.
Yeah. Well, we're going to say 180. What is the stage of a VHF FM transmitter that generates a harmonic? We're back to the harmonics of a lower
Harmonic.
frequency signal to reach the desired operating frequency.
What is the stage? VHF.
We're saying, but there was a mixer. I'm going to say that one. Why should the ALC system be inactive when transmitting AFSC data signals?
Automatic level control.
Be inactive when what's AFSC?
You only get one. You only get one. You can learn that one.
Auto formulating.
Pick an answer.
Where should lightning arresters be located? Arresters?
We arrest the reluctant.
Each ground lead. We're gonna say that one. What is the maximum symbol rate permitted for RTTY or data mission transmitted at frequencies below 28? What's kilobaud? What's baud?
These are rates at which data is transferred.
What portion of the 10-meter band is available for repeater use? Okay, so we're going to do over under. I was way I did way better last time than we both thought. This time,
Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think I got?
Are you over 14 or under 14?
Am I? I think I'm under.
I think that's a pretty safe bet. Let's see what you got.
No, you gotta say. No, you gotta say like a guess. I think I got. Let's say 10. I want to say
I'll say
9.
13. I'll
10.
say 13, right at 13. I wasn't counting nothing like that.
Let's do a drum roll.
don't.
13.
Oh, yes. Maybe I counted a little bit.
Wow. See, yeah, no, I would have not have done well if I did the general test.
No, hey, that's where you start, though.
I started off strong,
You did. You had 100% of the answers correct after the first question.
and then off to a terrible. It's
The
region
best
2.
region. We are in region 2.
What's region 1?
Over
Over
middle, across the pond.
the header. That was going to be my second choice. What is an advantage?
Vertically stacking. It narrows the main lobe in elevation. So you get longer DX.
Not within the 48. Okay. A link budget. I got the link budget one right. Oh, I got 2 in a row. What is the best speed? The common sense answer.
Yep. That's what we were talking about.
Atmospheric
And that's a
noise.
common sense answer too. Atmospheric noise.
I don't know about that. Oh, I got that one. Okay, the ceramics.
Oh, it's going to take a turn here. You got quite a few in a row, right?
Well, RMS value. Attenuation increases. Oh, I got the coax one.
Yeah.
I've been getting. It's been like right, wrong, right, wrong, wrong. No, right, wrong, right, wrong. Just back and forth. Is it 3? Yep. What is the possible effect of a resonant ground connection? High RF of the enclosures. Okay. So far I got 1 of 2, 2 of 3, 2 of 4, 3 of 5, 3 of 6, 4 of 7, 5 of 8, 5 of 9, 5 of 10, 5 of 11, 5 of 12, 6 of 13. I'm doing like 50% so far.
Yeah.
And then, here we go. Higher precision.
Yeah.
Say your call sign once. Okay.
Yes.
Multiple inductance. Okay. Ooh, finally got one right. The output. Okay. What is it? Decrease? Okay. I had a 50-50 shot doing that. Is it CW? No. Oh, it's B.
Lower side band.
Was it 100? Yep. I had 100 on there before. You saw, if we check the tapes, I had clicked 100 first.
But then you changed it.
Then I changed it. Increases the loudness of voice signals. Interesting. What's the characteristic of HF? A fluttering sound. 180 degrees. Oh yeah, the correct answer, the only correct. Toward the rising sun.
Toward the rising sun in June.
Then I got 3 in a row here. What term specifies the filters? Okay. Oh, it was reactance. Let's go. Not
Here we go.
reluctance.
You mean it wasn't reluctance?
Oh, I got 4, 5. I got 5 in a row right here. I would have
No,
been.
you're fixing.
My
fixing
score
it
would have
down
been. My score would have been absolutely terrible if I didn't have this stretch right here.
there.
18 years, moisture resistant, the battery charge. Okay, what is it? It's all of them? Of course it is. Of course it is. What degrees? 360? Okay. I'll try to remember these. I don't know. It's going to be hard a
Yeah.
little bit. Multiplier.
Well,
Why should the AL system be inactive? Distorts. Okay. Where should lighting...
Feed lines.
Lightning.
Where the feed line enters. Okay, sure. Oh, I got that one right, and then. So there's the first attempt.
First attempt, 13 questions. Good thing you didn't take it that night. So you know you need to study, you
I
need to
have a
practice.
3% aptitude now.
3%. As a start.
I've seen 8% of them though. Is
Reading
there less questions? No, it does not look like it. It looks like a pretty similar
No.
amount.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Well, there's my first attempt.
All right. Good job, boys. So our journey of 1,000 questions begins with 3%, apparently. So time for some studying, some testing, and join us for the next one, and we'll see if he improves or not. Appreciate it,
Yeah, I'll go
everybody.
down. All right. Bye.
Take care. Bye.